Half a day, sports fans. Welcome back to PNC Sports First on this 2020 Friday. Leo Paimo, your Guam sports guy here. She is the first Wahine tennis player out of the University of Hawaii to get selected all 4 years to the NCAA Division I's Big West First Team All-Conference. And now she's on Guam, focusing on teaching tennis to Guam's youth. PNC Sports sat down for an interview with Guam National Tennis Center Director Cindy Nguyen. The Guam National Tennis Federation's Beginner Tennis Boot Camp 2020 is currently ongoing over at the Guam National Tennis Center in Harmon. The tennis camp is for beginners to master the basics of tennis. Conducting the camp is former #1 Division I collegiate player and 2017 graduate from the University of Hawaii, and now Director of Tennis as well as head coach for the Guam National Tennis Center, Cindy Nguyen. What do you think of our new tennis center that was just built like a year ago?
I love it. The one that I'm working at, right? Gorgeous. The lights are phenomenal. The atmosphere is good. The courts are well spread out, and brand new courts, can't really go wrong with that.
Nguyen is of Vietnamese descent and was born and raised in Long Beach, California. Her parents immigrated over from Vietnam, and she has an older sister and 2 younger brothers. Her sister Mimi was a 4-year tennis varsity letter winner from 2010 to 13 at the University of Michigan, the only player to win 4 Big Ten titles as a Wolverine, and became the first player in their program to play in 4 NCAA Sweet 16.
She was actually the champion of the family. She was the breadwinner. She won every single match. She was just the top dog of our family. And so I always looked up to her growing up. And when she was about 4 years old, that's when I was born, my parents would just leave me in one of those little running carts. Like the ones that help kids walk. Yeah. They'd leave me on the tennis court and just let me do my thing on one court, and they'd focus on her and train her. And so I like to joke that I was born on the court because I was always there.
After a successful high school tennis career, Nguyen went on a recruiting trip to the University of Hawaii in Oahu and fell in love with the beaches. She was then offered a full academic scholarship to play for the Rainbow Wahines. It was a big change in lifestyle for her, coming from Long Beach in Southern California.
It was a huge change. The lifestyle in Hawaii is very slow, it's happy, they're just, going with the flow of things, and everyone told me about Hawaiian time, but I didn't think about that. Everything was always okay. People were always just smiling.
It's called local time.
Yeah.
Same here. Said Nguyen, when it comes to playing college Division I tennis, it's not easy to keep going. You need to have a great coach and also a great community around you, pushing and telling you that it's going to be hard today, but tomorrow it will get better.
You have to sacrifice a lot. You sacrifice a lot of your social time. You sacrifice, hanging out with your friends often. You have to be disciplined on schooling, on playing your sport, and it takes a lot of effort and mental training because there are so many times when you want to quit, and it's so easy to quit.
Nguyen says that with her training camps, hopefully she can be an influence in developing the skill set for upcoming youth female tennis players here on island who would like to one day play collegiate tennis and earn an education. Nguyen says the opportunities are favorable.
I like to encourage all my players that you can never dream too high. In Division I tennis, there's over, 3,000 schools available. Then there's Division II, there's Division III. So there's so many opportunities out there. I think I just read an article yesterday, about 60% of tennis players are not even American. So for girls, there's a high opportunity to be able to play Division I tennis. So if you really want to do it, you can.
And so if you would like to get in touch with Guam National Tennis Center's director and head coach, Cindy Nguyen, you can just email her at cindy@gntf.org. And that's going to wrap it up for sports on this 2020 Friday for PNC Sports First. Leo Paimo, your Guam sports guy. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend.